Okay, well, I'm freaking opening this week, so pretty nice. I got off today at like 3:50, so that's like pretty perfect, right on time. I would have stayed like a little longer, but honestly, I did not get the greatest sleep last night. I mean, I couldn't fall asleep until like 12 o'clock. I don't know why I was kind of struggling to fall asleep, but I think it's because I got so much fucking sleep this last weekend that my body just wasn't quite ready to really sleep anymore per se. But it was a pretty good day of sleep. Well, a good 2 days of rest. I mean, I would like sleep in and then I would get even more sleep like the rest of the day. Like I would sleep in till like 10 o'clock. I would do some shit for a few hours and then I would fall back asleep at like 11 or like 12, I mean, and wake back up at like 4 o'clock. And so I did have a pretty good weekend of sleep, so I wasn't really that mad that like I got to sleep at such a shitty time last night, because I was like, my body's just not ready for more rest yet. But I did wake up a little bit tired, but then today I cruised through it just fine. I mean, cruised through just fine. I didn't feel tired. I didn't feel restless. I mean, obviously I would have preferred a lot more to have gotten to bed, more about, like, I don't know, like, I would prefer to get to bed at like 10 o'clock or so, but that's not what happened, and it wasn't really that big of a deal breaker, so I'm really not all too upset about it. But today we got pole, and it's nice because as much as I miss bingo, Meadow took bingo for the week, so that means I can just head to the gym straight after work every day, which saves me like 30 minutes to an hour. Because the problem is, when I go home before I go to the gym, I kind of find myself slacking a little bit. I'll like spend 20 minutes sitting in my bed watching TikTok, wanting to lay down. But if I just go like right after fucking work, I find I'm a lot more, I'm straight to the point. Like, it's like I gotta go to the gym. I've already got my pre-workout, I've already got my post-shake, I've already got all my gym clothes, I've already got my camera, my tripod, my mics, my battery, my SD card. It's like, I have no reason not to head to the gym right away. So it's like I just gotta get it done. But when I go home and I gotta grab all my shit and I gotta get changed and I gotta switch trucks and I gotta unpack my lunchbox and get undressed, I find I take a little bit more time than I should. So for me, I find it does help a lot when it's like, right after work, it's just like, okay, I gotta get to the gym. And I think it's very helpful to me, and it also helps eliminate wasteful time, because if not, usually I would just be kind of, not per se slacking off, but I would be, like, I'll sit there for 20 or 30 minutes or whatever before I'm finally like, okay, let's get to the gym. Versus today, I'm just headed straight to the gym, so it's fucking awesome. It works great, and I'm excited for today's pole day. We kind of talked about some things we're going to be running a little different. So for the most part, most of our workouts going to be quite literally the same, but some things will switch up just a hair, so it won't be bad at all. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for it, pretty ready for it. So let's just get in, and hopefully we'll also beat a bit of that rush, since it's not even 4 o'clock yet. Finally moved up a pinhole. We're up to 160 now. Matched it once more, so another 2.5 we'll add next week, because lat pull downs we've been really great about being able to add a 2.5 every single week and match it perfectly, and I feel like the form's been very there. Oh, okay. Thought I almost was gonna match it there, which I have yet to do progressive overload and be able to double it, go 10-10, but not the end of the world.
One more. Deep breath. Fight me. Fight me. Fight me. Oh, come on. You got this. Up. Good. Slow down. Slow. Yeah. Come on. Come on.
I'm only 65 pounds still. Except for like Caleb.
Okay. I guess let's do single arm rows is what we got popping next. So move on to that, and then single arm rows, top back rows, some pullovers, incline curl, preacher curl, bam, boom, dunzo. Oh, I think I do prefer doing these over just a regular machine row. I think they actually feel a little bit better. I don't feel like I can be as stable in this, but I feel like you just feel so much better with single arm, and I can kind of control where I'm letting the cable kind of drag on me. So I think it's a much better movement. feel like I'm starting to get to a great point where I can like push myself a little harder, because I feel like I can almost recover quicker in between sets. You know, if I get up and do a little bit of walking, it's like I can hop straight back in. But also single arm movements do help the recovery a lot, because instead of waiting on 2 lats to recover, you just got to wait on the one you started with. As soon as that one's good, you're good. And obviously you're not fully recovered. You should still feel a little sore, a little fatigued, but you know, you're like, okay, I'm good to go on for another set. So today's pull day is great. We'll hit one more set here. We'll grab both those D handles, hit some top back, and go from there. Okay, I'm gonna grab a little dual D handle action, finish some top back, and then we'll finish off lats with some pullovers and move on to our biceps. But so far we're like going at a really good pace, so pretty happy with the timing of this workout. We've been pushing, having undistracted, stayed locked in, attacked the weights. So done here. Let's move on to those dual handle rows, and I'll superset with some shrugs, and then we'll move on to pullovers to finish off back, you know, really zip it up and call it a day backwise, and then move forward on the biceps. Oh, fuck. Okay. That was like a fantastic set, like form-wise, weight-wise. 140, I mean, we're just progressively bumping the numbers, so obviously you love to see that. It's one of the biggest goals, just trying to get fucking as strong as possible. Okay. One last set. And we can finish off with the lats. Oh man, you ain't cooked this workout. Okay. Fuck. Well, let's move on over to some pullovers, and then we can really start moving along. And I think I'm actually gonna switch up from, instead of doing preacher curl, I'm gonna switch it to a single arm curling movement. I feel like I need it. Okay, 2 more there. Got to change the weight. There we go. Oh my. Okay, one last set. And we're gonna do incline curls. Just dumbbell on a bench. And then we're just gonna do a single arm dumbbell preacher curl. Oh, okay. Let's find a good bench, a good set of dumbbells. And just about done, pretty much. I lost count there, but nonetheless it was a great set. But I did lose count about, I don't need to know, so I'm gonna rewatch the clip, see what I actually got, and then move forward from there, because I really have no clue. front of the single arm curls. I forgot to click record on my second set, but I did record it on my phone, so I'll just throw it in. Definitely an exercise to be a little more careful on, but that was great. 2 more, and then I just gotta try and find a spot to pose. One left. finished, but the gym's a little packed, so I'm not quite sure where to pose, but I'll figure it out.
Oh, the big one.
Yeah.
The big one.
Track is you and you're gonna be bad. You're doing track. I'll drag you out of it.
Is it fun high school year? Dang it.
Is it fun high school?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done high school before. I've done it.
How is it, Liam? I don't know if I am, dude. I don't know who's track. You know what? I'm probably gonna have to, because you and Mira are gonna drag me out. Mira wants me to do it too. I asked her, I was like,
Okay.
what like events do you coach? And he's like, whatever ones you do.
Pretty good. Vascular. Right. Gotta run to Safeway and get more chicken. Wow. What a freaking pump, guys. That was like the craziest like vascularity fucking pump I've ever had, and I was listening to some anabolic music, which is probably the cue to why I had such a great motherfucking workout, you know? I mean, if you're working out, you know, sure, maybe you're pushing the weight, you're fucking pushing yourself, but if you're not listening to some anabolic ass fucking music, are you really gonna get in a good workout? I mean, if you're just working out and you're fucking listening to like jazz music or like some fucking Drake, are you really gonna get a good pump in? Now, say you're listening to fucking Moggy music, fucking SoundCloud edits, fucking Metallica, fucking Pantera. Are you gonna get in the greatest single-handedly workout possibly ever? Yeah, you fucking are, because it's anabolic. So the entire time you're working out, you're just like, ah! You know, you just want to fucking scream. Like when I'm listening to some fucking good like edits or like some fucking Pantera or fucking Metallica, you know, I like pick up a set of dumbbells and all I think in my head is just, fuck! You know, that's all I'm thinking is I'm just like, I want to grip this fucking way and I want to fucking rip it. That's all I'm thinking in my head, because it's just such a good fucking song and it gets me so fucking hype. You know, you got to be listening to music like that your entire workout. Full fucking volume. Who cares if maybe you lose a little bit of hearing? I don't know about you, but I don't give a fuck, you know? All I'm thinking about is the fucking pump I'm about to see here in a minute, and that's what gets me fucking hype. But anyways, guys, I got a little fucking carried away there for a second. That was just like, oh, such a great fucking workout. I mean, I don't have a single complaint. That was fucking awesome, you know? Now, so, moving on from that topic, I'm definitely a little torn on going, you know, to work out at that time. Because, okay, on one hand, it's fucking awesome, you know? But on the other hand, it's like when you're getting ready to leave the gym. Because, like, it's 6 o'clock, you know? It's fucking awesome. I love I'm going to be home by, like, 6:30 after I'm done here at Safeway. Life's fucking great, you know? But while it's extremely nice to get done at this time, it's like, okay, so the flip side is, if you're, you know, if you get done, you know, like, say I get to the gym at, like, 5:30, it's like, okay, what sucks about it is it's like, well, now I'm gonna have to, it's like, well, it's really packed when you get to the gym, but when you get done at the gym, you know, it's like, it's pretty quiet. But on the other hand, when I started at the gym, it was pretty quiet, which is nice because it's like I get to get kind of right into it. I get good selection for like the first hour. But then when I'm done, it's like, you know, when I'm done, it's fucking packed. And it's nice because it's like I got a good parking spot already. But then it's like, now I got to try my best to find somewhere to pose. I got to try my best to get like the last few things I need finishing off my workout. Versus, you know, when you just show up at 5:30, it's like, okay, it's pretty fucking packed. I didn't get a parking spot in the lot, but at least I was able to, you know, get the machine I needed first, and then I was able to kind of work off that, and then the gym started to kind of quiet down a little bit, slower, simmer down. You know, but I do really like going. Like, getting to start a workout at like 4:20 to 4:30 is fucking great, because then it's like halfway through my workout, you know, it's pretty quiet, and I'm able to get things really going, get a good, great start to my workout, and then keep working on from there. But, you know, it is what it is. I had an amazing lift. I mean, I'm so happy with it, guys. I mean, we're just growing like a weed right now. I'm loving every second of it, of course. So I really have no complaints. But tomorrow we got legs, so we'll probably be able to crank in a pretty good fucking leg day. And honestly, we'll probably be kind of finishing up our leg day around when the gym's like starting to really flow in with lots of people. So it'll probably be pretty great timing, I personally think. But, you know, we'll see. My opinion could definitely change tomorrow. But at this point in time, I don't think so. But, you know, we'll see. Because tomorrow we'll go in, we'll fucking crank out some hamstring curls, some leg press, some fucking RDLs, some leg extensions, some sissy squats, some calf raises, some adductors, some abductors. We'll get a good, nice posing session in, and we'll bang forward from there. But yeah, and then we'll go right back into push, pull, legs. So I'm thinking right now, so we'll have legs Tuesday, Wednesday we'll have push, Thursday we'll have pull, Friday we'll have legs, and then Saturday we'll have our rest day, and we'll repeat going on from there. But thinking other than that, we're pretty well lined out, because Saturday I'll go down to Laramie for that Josh Allen game. I'll go from there, but it'll be nice to have a rest day Saturday, because it's like that day I'll have to drive down to Laramie and everything. And technically my rest day should be on Friday, but I'd rather just make it just 7 days. That way I kind of don't have to worry so much about fucking hopping from, you know, I'd rather just straighten out my split, hit 7 days. That way I don't have to start off with the leg day. I'd prefer to just start off with push on Sunday. So that is the current plan. That's what we're shooting for, unless you know, life throws a fucking brick in the middle of the road and I, you know, do a few cartwheels over it. But at this point in time, that's the current plan. That's the current goal. So I'm gonna go into Safeway, get some more chicken. I'm gonna head home, cook a little bit of rice, and I will catch you guys all tomorrow. So I love you all so much. Thank you for watching.